In this video, we're going to learn how to make a new service to be posted onto riverside.online.church. The first step is to navigate to riverside.online.church. Ba-boom, there it is. Okay, you're going to need to log in, and you need to have admin privileges. That is required to be able to create a new service. So if you have your admin privileges and you're on riverside.online.church, you click on Go to Admin. And once you're there, it shows you all sorts of options that you don't really need to worry about. You actually just want to go down to the Services button. So you click Services, and you'll see all the upcoming services that are on the docket. If you do not see a service in place for the week that you want, it's really simple. You go to Add Service, and then you can edit these details, inputting the time when the service will start, the date it will take place, and whether it is a repeating event. But thankfully, these ones are already here, so we don't need to mess. The time is already in there, the date is already in there, and it says it's recurring weekly. So we'll just use this one. This coming Sunday is the 9th, so everything looks set, except it needs video. So we're going to add content to this service. You'll notice there's no title. The default title is just something like Riverside Covenant Sunday Service, space, hyphen, space, and then the date in the following format. So we want to make sure the service has a title. The duration, I would go ahead and just put it at 1 hour and 30 minutes, so that way you have plenty of runway to deal with. You definitely want to make sure public chat is enabled. Now, if you allow people to chat for 0 minutes, if you put that at 0, that means the chat will be disabled until exactly 9:30 a.m., because that's your service start time. If you want people to be able to talk before 9:30, let's say we want to give them 20 minutes of pre-service start time. So at 9:10 a.m., they can start chatting in the chat window. The next thing is for after the service. Again, if we have it at 0 minutes, then let's say the service is an hour and a half. That's the duration we told to the service. So it's an hour and a half long. So let's see, an hour and a half plus 9:30 is 10:30, 11 a.m. So at 11 a.m., the chat window will be totally done. Let's just give them, say, 15 minutes. So 11:15, if someone just really wants to have a really in-depth theological conversation, they'll have some time to do that in that chat window. Live prayer can be on or off. Currently, we're leaving it on for those who need it, but it could be clicked on to disable, but we're going to leave it on for now. Next thing is video. There is currently no video in there, so when the service starts, it's going to be really boring. We need to find the video that we're going to use. Now, the way we're currently doing things with live streaming, we're not going to have a pre-packaged, pre-recorded video. We need the embed code. You can see that we need the embed code from Vimeo, and what's going to happen is that code will just direct viewers. It will tell the computer to just basically pipe the video in from Vimeo. So at that point, we need the embed code from Vimeo, and to find that, we need to go to vimeo.com using our access to the Vimeo page. So let's go up there. Oh my goodness, we're already there. How convenient. So we're going to go over to live events. Where's live? There we go. So live events. We're going to click on that, and we've got a Sunday service. The date is already on there, regardless of what this date says. That's just our recurring Sunday service. So we click on that, and that just tells us the service is coming up this Sunday. All right, we're going to embed. We need the embed code, which is right here on the left. Okay. Again, this date will change depending on probably what date is coming up or what Sunday just happened. That's irrelevant. What we really need is the embed code, which stays the same all the time. So let's say event embed code. And when we click on event embed code, it gives us all these numbers and letters, fancy programming language. We're going to copy that code. Oh, it copied. Fantastic. So now we have that code copied. We can go back to our other screen. Into the embed code, we're going to right click, or you could just as easily Control V. Let's paste. We paste that in there, and they have the embed code for the service. We want the video to start how long before the service begins? Looks like the service is starting on here at 9:30. So we could probably start video 15 minutes before, because that would allow the walk-in slides to go. Because the walk-in slides are 15 minutes long. So we start the video 15 minutes before the service begins. And there we go. Let's see, we don't need that. We don't need moments. We don't need any notes. You could put that in there if you wanted. But again, we're not going to do that. Down here, this is where you can apply this exact same information to future services. I don't recommend that because it changes the titles of all these services. And I don't like that. So we're just going to hit save, and that saves all the stuff we put up there. And you'll notice for this next Sunday now, we have our title for the service. And it doesn't tell us the needs video, so that means it's got the video. So on Sunday morning, August 9th at 9:15, people at riverside.online.church should be able to watch the service.